The ADHD Foundation was established as a charity in 2007 and in that short time has become the largest patient-led ADHD service in the UK.
I think what the ADHD Foundation in Liverpool are doing is they're in the forefront of this. They've called this conference. They've brought these people together. So I think that's a tremendous thing. I think this is the biggest conference that we've seen in Britain.
You know, I think the ADHD Foundation has done a wonderful job of bringing very thoughtful, passionate people together over these 2 days. It's been very impressive to see in Liverpool. I do think it is a great catalyst, and I hope it'll be very successful for the people in this area and beyond.
I think the great thing about a conference like this is it brings people together from all the disciplines, and it's that sharing of knowledge, because there might be an insight in one field which has a real resonance in another part of the community, and conferences are when they really communicate. That's what it's about. They're all in one place.
I was diagnosed when I was 10 years old and I've been living with ADHD my whole life. I think some people don't really know about it, and that makes it hard because a lot of teachers in my school don't know about it. It means I don't get extra time in exams when I need it, and I don't get the help that I need. You know, people should know about it. It shouldn't be for people to sit by themselves and hide it away in a dark corner, because it's nothing to be ashamed of, it's something to be proud of.
Everyday life with ADHD is hard, every day. You wake up with a million things on your mind. You don't know how to cope with them.
I wish sometimes I had a time machine. It's like saying, if you went back in time, you'd tell yourself, stop, you're gonna mess things up.
I'm very emotional, like, if I don't take my meds, I'm so emotional, like, say someone says, shut up, Harry, I'll, like, burst into tears, and then someone says, I like you, or someone says, Harry, you're good at football, and I'll be proper happy, and I'll, like, run around the pitch about 10 times or something.
We work with young people from 12 upwards, right up to the age of 18 really, but we go beyond that as well if we need to. They're a 2-day course, and the idea is that you learn how to manage ADHD, but also understand what is ADHD. It's not uncommon at the end of the second day for us to get a few phone calls from families and letting us know how what they've learnt is being put into practice at home. So together with the core service, understanding and managing ADHD, together with theories of cognitive behavioural therapy, the skills building group really is a broad intervention, and that's why young people love it so much.
As you can see, today really is the culmination of a project that started over a year ago, where children were talking about all the letters they have after their name, like ADHD and ASD and LD, and they were calling themselves the Alphabet Kids. And we were having a discussion about how we could perhaps try and turn that into something slightly more positive and help them understand that although they've got invisible disabilities, that actually they've also got a lot of strengths and a lot of talents and a lot of skills, and they're infinitely employable, and that perhaps all of us need to be a little bit more aware of how daily life in school can be a real struggle for these children, but actually let's not lose sight of the fact that they've got so much to offer, and hence the Umbrella Project was born. So they call themselves the Umbrella Project rather than the Alphabet Kids, and they decided that one of the ways they wanted to express this was to talk about their superpowers. And all children at St Oswald's School, and also some other schools in Liverpool, St Hilda's, Gattaca, Chilwell, Broad Green International, have all been involved in art projects in schools and assemblies, and they've been writing on these umbrellas what their superpower is. And it's really about helping them focus on the things that they can do rather than the things that they can't do, and to celebrate those gifts and talents.
I'm really good at sports and dancing, cricket and rugby. I get support from my mum, my sister, the ADHD Foundation and Tony and the school. I'm really good at being a nice friend, I'm really good at doing sports, and I'm really good at doing gymnastics and dancing and singing and smiling. I'm good at sports, dancing and writing stories.
Councillor Malcolm Kennedy, Lord Mayor of Liverpool. It's a foundation which is an expert in what it does. It covers the whole country. People come to Liverpool for advice on this subject. So I was really pleased to be able to support them. An umbrella is a great protection, you know, and so the ADHD Foundation's also protecting people as well and protecting their future.
You know, it's critically important that health and education professionals collaborate, because after all, the educators are with kids in particular all day, 5 days a week, most of the year. A diagnosis and treatment for mental health will make school go so much better for kids and young people, and investing in that early can go a long way toward normalizing kids' behavior and academic achievement. The young people who performed the production earlier today, I think I begged them for a YouTube video so that we can take that with us to the States.
Without this type of conference, without this type of exposure, and without this type of experience being opened up to people, how on earth are we ever to learn? But it's about us taking that information now and making it available to those people who are decision makers, and those people at the top who've got the purse strings, and try to encourage them to loosen them up, to actually look at the ounce of prevention is far better than the £10 of cure that is costing us right now.
So you were born to be ADHD.
Singing with the kids has been amazing, but what I found interesting is that I might have ADHD myself, which I didn't know. Being here, I've got a huge appreciation, lots of respect for all the people that are, you know, trying to raise awareness for it. Raising that awareness, I think, is incredible, because I wouldn't have known it, none the wiser, if I didn't come here.
If it's successful, then I hope that we do develop a view of ADHD, which is not simply that it is a behavioural problem.
I hope that the participants will get a better understanding of ADHD clinically, based on neuroscience findings, based on therapy developments, treatment developments, and so on.
I hope it'll achieve an increasing amount of consciousness raising, because we need the public to understand better that ADHD is a real problem.
My hope is that people will go away motivated and inspired and wanting to improve the work that they do that's going to improve the mental health, well-being, education and employability of anybody who's got ADHD.
I think we've reached a point where we're on the cusp of breaking through in terms of understanding and breaking through in terms of public perception and breaking down that stigma, and really hoping to get to the stage where whatever else happens, people with ADHD aren't misunderstood.